So Trump needs a snooker.
Trump 4.
Rule 1, get the blue safe. The kiss on the pink has made the snooker more of a possibility with pink and black so close together. Get behind those two and Trump could be back in business in this frame.
Robertson was trying to play the blue actually onto the pink there. Pink or black actually, just to put one of them tight on the cushion. Opportunity this, has to strike it well though. Just hit it dead straight. Although if the blue travels, it might still have the snooker.
Simple swerve for Robertson to escape from the snooker then.
Neil Robertson's job here is to keep as much distance as possible between the cue ball and the blue. As soon as those balls get closer together, it's a lot easier for Judd Trump to lay a snooker.
This frame coming up to 29 minutes, the longest of the match. Not far away, but far enough.
Doesn't want to overthink this situation. If I was Neil, just double the blue over this right corner pocket, leave the cue ball up there.
As the match has gone on, the frames have got longer. In the latter part of this session, we've had 2 frames of over 25 minutes. Would have been a simple hit even if the blue had finished behind the black. That's a snooker, but not a difficult one. Chance for Trump to lay a better snooker. But again, it's an easy hit.
Little opportunity here. So try and play off 2 cushions with the cue ball in behind that black. Oh, wonderful shot. Wonderful shot.
And there is a chance that Robertson could fail to escape from this.
If the black wasn't there, he could play off 1 cushion quite simply with a touch of right hand side, but obviously the black made the cue in very awkward. These are the best snookers when the object ball, so the blue is right in the middle of the table. When it goes near cushions, you get a lot, makes the blue actually bigger because there's more room when it's near the cushion. So this is not a gimme to hit this. And if he does miss it, he'll do well not to leave a pot on. This is when you're Judd Trump sat in your chair, you've got to get yourself ready, just in case Neil does miss it. Ready to pounce and pot these last 3 colours.
Robertson was contemplating an escape using both side cushions, because if the cue ball slid past the blue, then it wouldn't be a natural angle from blue to pink for Trump.
Come on, Judd. Oh, Judd Trump 5.
So those are the penalty points that Trump needed, but he hasn't got an angle on the blue from which he could get on the pink. Another snooker might come in handy, thin off the blue.
Yeah, priority is get the blue safe. Doesn't want to undo all that good work getting the snooker and leave Neil with a pot on the blue.
Robertson couldn't risk attempting that blue. So this is an extremely tense finish in the frame which decides who goes 1 up with 2 to play. Tactical snooker from Trump rather than an attempt to extract penalty points.
Well, surely there's not a gap in between pink and black, is there? Ah, that's incredible. I wondered why Judd Trump had a rueful smile, shaking his head a little bit. He obviously knew.
Good shot to clip the blue under the side cushion and take the cue ball to the baulk cushion.
I wonder, is Judd tempted to pot this blue in the yellow pocket? There's a good chance, play at the right pace. If it misses, it'll rattle in the jaws and go across the baulk cushion and be safe. He doesn't refuse many opportunities like this. He's taking it on. Wow, what a shot, what a shot. Neil Robertson actually tapping his thigh in appreciation. What a frame this is to win. It's so brave to play the blue at that pace. If he missed it, he probably would have left it over the pocket.
Played the snooker he needed. He potted an all-or-nothing blue, and he's gone 1 up with 2 to play. He wins the frame on the black and leads Neil Robertson by 9 frames to 8. To win the last frame, Trump needed a snooker and then a clearance of the last 3 colours. He played the blue in an all-or-nothing way. I'm pretty sure he would have left it at that speed if it had rattled in the jaw and not gone in. So by adding pink and black, he goes 1 in front at a very important time. 9-8 to Trump, 1 up with 2 to play.
Thank you, frame 18. Judd Trump to break.
No, these reds are some. This is a 8 out of 10 shot for Neil Robertson. But no, I had 9-8 down in a final. No, brilliant. You've seen when he was 5-4 down to Sullivan, he knocked in a fantastic long red down the cushion. He had 135 break to draw level. He's not out of this final yet.
Robertson had to go the full 11 frames to beat Sean Murphy. He had to go the distance again to beat Ronnie O'Sullivan. And if he's to win this final, again, he's going to need all the frames.
Five. 6.
Both these players have got very good nerve in a crisis. I don't know how much Robertson can do positionally with the cue ball on the side cushion. Tough shot.
Neil Robertson 6.
Leaves an easy starter for Trump.
Certainly didn't shy away from playing the big shot there.
One.
No spot available for the pink, so some delicate replacement work from Desislava Bosilova.
7. Eight.
Not going into the bunch here. Not the best of angles.
Yeah.
There's a red in the bottom of the
15.
bunch closest to the black. If he gets on that in such a way, I can take care of opening the bunch of reds. It's very good
16.
at closing matches out, Judd Trump. As you would expect from world number 1, world champion. There you see the red he's going to play for. Finished low in that red. Didn't want to be as low as this. But this could be the match-winning
Right.
shot. If this goes well, pots this and lands on a colour. Reds are going everywhere.
24.
Yeah, played it well. Not out of the woods yet, though. God, it's a tough black. Brilliant shot. Brilliant shot.
31.
He's just one perfect positional shot away from turning this into a real match-winning chance.
32.
And that could be the one. Again, beautifully struck.
39.
Screw, right hand side. Let's take the cue ball up the table for this red.
40.
Not so sure about that one. Hopefully he's got enough angle. The red will be playing for. He's got a choice of 2 reds into the left corner. Yeah, he's just got enough angle. You can see he can force this round of 2 cushions. It's not hard enough. Perhaps the cue arm just tightening a
Four,
little bit
7.
as he knows this is a chance to win the match.
$48.
Just off straight, the wrong side.
He's got not a very nice angle in the black. He can play this shot, play the black, screw back off the right-hand side cushion, lots of left-hand side. But it's a shot you don't want to play when there's so much pressure on it. Oh, that's a fabulous shot. You could see on your screen how much angle he had, very little, and he managed to force that cue ball to widen the angle.
56.
50 in front.
He's not had the cue ball on a string throughout this break
61.
by any means. But he just keeps potting balls.
$62.
As world champion and world number 1, Trump has immense belief that he's going to clinch the winning chance, which indeed he already has, barring a
69.
snooker.
Well, knowing Trump, he'll want to finish this off with a century break.
Judd Trump.
Instead,
69.
just a glimmer of a chance for Robertson still.
One.
Had to play for black because anything less meant more than one snooker.
Eight. Nine.
Still needs black with this red and the two other reds, plus a 4-point snooker to tie.
$16. $17.
Trump on the last frame after needing a snooker. Is Robertson about to return the compliment?
24.
And there's a
Neil
snooker.
Robertson, 24.
Two cushion escape is indicated.
Foul. Neil Robertson, 4.
But the cue ball shaves past the red. Robertson can tie with red, black and all the colours. Trump's hoping that Robertson isn't going to get a black off this red. And I think he might.
One.
Well, I'd like to tell you how much pressure's on this black. He misses it, it's match over. Yeah, very brave. Very brave. Oh, what's going to happen next in this match?
8.
Well, Trump made a 69 break in this frame. And he missed a red to the middle that he expected to pot, I'm sure.
10.
So this match could still go to a deciding 19th frame.
Thirteen.
Green wiped his feet a little bit. So I'm going to play for this blue to this left corner pocket.
Seventeen.
That's a shot that normally he would pot with his eyes shut, but with this pressure, anything's missable now.
Points 2.
Looks like a respotted black.
$28.
Brilliant performance this from Neil Robertson.
Very cool. So the frame is tied and will be resolved by an extra black. The referee will spin a coin and the winner of the toss will have choice.
No, you go first. You go first.
Trump won the toss and put Robertson in.
Well, the default shot is to put black on the right side cushion, cue ball on the left side cushion, and hope to not leave a double. That's about as well as he could have played it. Don't think Judd will play the double to left corner. But safety's not that easy.
Well, he was putting distance between cue ball and black. A shot that Trump can't play, because he hasn't got the angle for it, is to double the black round off 3 cushions, leaving the black at one end of the table and the cue ball at the other. The black was virtually bound to finish in an open position there. In this sort of situation, it pays to concentrate on the object ball. If the black's safe, it doesn't really matter that much where the cue ball is, but this isn't safe.
Don't think Neil's going to take the pot onto the middle. He's pointing where the black needs to hit to get it safe on the black cushion. And at the moment, Neil's just playing some containing safety, and I'd be shocked if Judd doesn't take this black on. This for the match. This for the title.
And what makes it more difficult is that Trump knows that he should have won this frame by now when he had Robertson leading a snooker. Well, played the cue ball somewhere near the ball cushion, but having missed the black, he had no idea where it was going to go. So it's this black for 9 all. And it goes, and we've had consecutive frames which have been won from the snooker movie. It's 9 all, and it's all on the 19th frame. Neil Robertson beat Sean Murphy 6-5 earlier in the week.
Neil Robertson
He beat Ronnie O'Sullivan 6-5, and now again he's had to go the full distance. Each player has made 4 centuries, but in the last few frames the emphasis is lent much more towards the tactical game, including the laying of the snookers. Trump committed himself to that, knowing that he was going to leave a red along the black cushion if he missed it.
Yeah, you wonder if Judd Trump's got anything left in the tank. He was 1 red into the right middle pocket away from the title. There's no doubt if you look at body language who the favourite for this deciding frame is. Doesn't always work out that way.
8.
Believe me, Neil will be feeling it inside. But outwardly, he's sending good signals. Still walking around the table at the same pace with the same authority.
Nine.
After some comparatively lean times, Neil Robertson is back at his best. He was in the latter half of last season when he won the Welsh Open and the China Open.
14.
He hasn't won a title this season, but it looks as if he might well win this one.
$15.
Done well to get right side of the blue there. Well, nobody could say that Neil Robertson had an easy ride in this tournament.
20.
This will be his third deciding frame match. So he beating Sean Murphy, Ronnie O'Sullivan, and now the world #1 world champion.
21.
If that is, he goes on to win this frame. Long way to go. Well, he looks very focused. He looks very composed.
$26.
Two reds just loose at the bottom of the pack. One definitely pots to the right corner. I don't know if the other one's available.
27.
If the other one pots, he'll use that red to open the pack of reds. And you can see there, it clearly does. So, great opportunity. May even play that red now. The one to the right, the two that's in the open.
34.
Just bring a couple of reds into play.
Pin drop silence from this capacity crowd.
$35.
Didn't play it as positively as I thought he might. He just didn't want to risk not being on the black at this stage. But if he wasn't going to play to open reds, I don't see the point in playing that one. I'd have played the other red. He's finished low. How do you want to play it? The guaranteed way of being on the black is playing topspin.
42.
He's playing bottom. Ah, wonderful shot. Wonderful shot.
43.
Okay, just short of being right side of the blue. That struck that beautifully. The pink does go to the left corner. I mean, he'll have to use the rest, so it looks like leaving himself a medium range pot to the right corner. Don't know whether he'll risk taking the cue ball in and out of bulk at this stage. He's going back to look at the pink. And lining up for that mid-range red. So, going to play the blue.
$48.
This is the first missable pot he's had for a while.
So he hasn't missed it.
Don't think anything pots to the left corner, so the red to the right of those three above the black. Play for that to right middle. You just wonder where this match is going. Is there another twist?
56.
You wouldn't think so at the moment, the way Neil's playing.
Continuing to close in on victory and his second Champion of Champions title.
He struck the cue ball just impeccably in this deciding frame. We'd have to say the end of the last frame as well, getting the snooker and the clearance he made. Nothing tentative about it at all.
64.
Trump knows that Robertson needs only a red and high value colour.
65.
To clinch the match.
In a normal situation, if this was in the middle of the match, he would be taking the black on. But he still is going to. I thought he might be tempted by the pink, just to drop it in and take the cue ball up the table. Black's the shot if you were carrying on the break, but
this black would put Robertson 72 in front with only 67 left.
now is he going to finish with his 5th century of this final? Now he can relax and enjoy this final visit. He knows he's won. What a feeling it is.
He's done it the hard way.
8. 81. 88. 89. 96. 97.
5th century of the match. And Trump has made 4.
104. 110.
Trump went 1 up with
112.
2 to play by winning a frame in which he needed a snooker. Robertson
115.
levelled at 9-all by winning a frame in which he needed a snooker to tie and then potted the extra black.
119.
One decent chance has been enough for the Australian number 1 in this deciding frame.
124. 130.
Neil Robertson finishes in style
Friends of match.
with a 137 total clearance. He becomes champion of champions for the second time and takes the first prize of £150,000. Trump takes 60,000 as runner-up.